Hi, Jessica here, representing All Things Dog Blog. I'm here with Nikki B, continuing our cool down in our Yoga for Dog routine with Supta Baddha Konasana. That's the Sanskrit term for reclining queen pose. It's also been called supine butterfly pose. So it has many names. But essentially, we're going to be laying in a supine position, which means we're laying on the back. And we're going to be bringing the bottoms of the feet together and letting the knees bow out like a butterfly. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you how you can transition into that pose from the last pose we were in, which is the legs up the wall. Okay, so from the legs to wall position, what we want to do is kind of roll the legs down, bend the knees, and then kind of just scooch and shift onto the mat. Nikki, can you please move? Can you scooch over a little bit? Thank you. Alright, so I'm bringing the bottoms of the feet together, allowing the knees to bow out. Then I'm going to bring the arms to a 90-degree bend. Okay, so the elbows are straight out from the shoulders, and the wrists are straight up from the elbows. Okay, this is going to help open the chest, illuminating that heart chakra. It's also going to put a little bend in the lumbar spine. So if that does not feel good, we could elevate the feet. So we could put a blanket or a pillow under the feet so that the low back is more flat to the earth. Okay, and then another thing we could do to help modify this pose is we could put our blocks under the knees for a little extra support. Okay, and then we could just keep our dog next to us. Maybe give her a little massage. We could try placing her on the belly. See if that feels good. Good girl. She's a good girl. Huh? She doesn't seem to like this belly so much. So maybe you could also try placing her in between the legs. How's that? And 7 to 9 deep breaths here. This is our last pose before the final pose in our practice. So certainly, if it's feeling good, feel free to stay in this pose for longer. And again, keeping the awareness inward. Following the breath, quieting the mind, focusing our thoughts on only those which serve us well. So by that I mean, perhaps we want to include a mantra into our practice. A mantra is basically simply repeating a word or a phrase that we find uplifting. So for instance, maybe we want to focus our mantra on peace. So we'll let each inhale of the breath be a reminder of our peace. Peace that we have within us. Peace that we share with others. And the peace that we hope to share with the world. Or maybe there's a different word or phrase that you find more powerful, like love, or health, hope, acceptance. particularly the feelings and emotions associated with the heart chakra. Okay, the heart chakra is that area in the center of the chest. Okay, in this pose in particular, it's being illuminated. Okay, there's lots of poses in yoga that illuminate that heart chakra. So that's why I always encourage my students to incorporate that mantra into every pose that we practice, not just saving it for the end. Okay. So those are all the tips that I have for you guys on the reclining queen pose, also known as Supta Baddha Konasana, also known as supine butterfly. So thanks for practicing with me, and stay tuned for the last and final pose of our Yoga for Dog series here on All Things Dog blog. Namaste.